shit. So we're at the end of our extra live stream, and we're just going to talk a little bit about it so that there's something to put on YouTube for this week.
I think I've done
Basically.
enough on effing YouTube.
Well, no, the reality is we're not going to be doing an episode this week for either podcast. We're not meeting up on Monday just because we sort of have our actual lives and loved ones and stuff to spend time with.
Speak for yourself.
Well, Mike, we do.
We do. Matt does to an extent. And yeah, so it's about 6:30 in the morning, and we've been streaming for almost 24 hours. We did decide to call it a little bit early.
We've been up for 24 hours. That's long
We've
enough.
been up for over 24 hours at this point, but we decided to call it a little bit early because we were only streaming to our two people that have been there since the beginning. But we just wanted to, before we get into all the fun stuff we did, a huge thank you to everybody. We're just a small group, and if you compare it to larger groups that get between 25 and 100,000 people watching their streams, we still managed to raise over $1,500 in Canadian currency, which is what we converted it to because that's what we use.
We use 76 cents American.
But yeah, we had a very large average donation. We had some people that really stuck with us the whole time and donated, and congratulations to everybody who won prizes. So Steve Cathcart, Zach, Melvin won Black Ops 3, and
That's it.
there's a few other people.
There's a few other people. I don't remember now. I have.
Was it?
Anyway.
Sam's friend,
Yeah, Sam's friend.
or not Sam's, Jeremy's friend.
That's
We said that.
That's Zach.
Zach. Oh yeah.
We said it.
Pat
two
won
of
one.
them. Pat won one of the
Yeah.
finals.
Absolutely.
And your buddy Doug that we met tonight.
and
Was a good guy
yes.
stopped by the stream.
Yeah, absolutely. One of our friends, Ryan Brewer, stopped by the stream as well. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. We're all extremely tired. What did you guys think about the experience?
Well, I know that for me personally, watching Matthew play Until Dawn was.
How are clowns, Matt?
Fuck clowns.
Until Dawn was probably the highlight, and I think we did it at the right time, although the game went a little bit long, and I ended up falling asleep, I think for 30 minutes, and then probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes after that, because it was getting too much. We were getting into the 3 and 4 in the morning after streaming. I think personally the only thing I would change, as much as it's really fun to do it all 4 of us all together, is that the next time we do it, we would probably do it in shifts.
2 people for 12 hours.
2 people for 12 and 2 people for 12,
I
because
think it's
that makes
definitely
a
a shift
lot more.
work thing.
Yeah, that makes
So I
a
think-
lot more sense.
I think for the first 12, it wouldn't be me and you.
No.
For the last 12, it'd be me and you. Because
Yeah.
it'd probably be here.
Yeah,
And we don't have to set up this big of a rig.
yeah.
It would be a little simpler.
But it was an awesome room. I mean, we had 4 systems all set up so that we could have
Played Rocket
gaming
League
done.
together at one point.
Yeah, we
That
all
was
played.
good.
We played Rocket League. We played Diablo. We played
An atrocious game.
full campaign of Heroin Hero, i.e. Black Ops 3, which was the most confusing fucking campaign I've ever.
It's the most
that-
confusing thing ever.
That
Absolutely.
game
Absolutely.
has
It has problems.
Yes.
It needs to go see a therapist.
so
Yeah.
many therapists
Absolutely.
and so many times, and probably a few detox centers.
But something awesome about this was that the fact that when we were getting not necessarily bored, but if as an example we were taking turns playing Black Ops, we would jump onto Sam's PC or a different PS4 and we were playing other games, and that was really fun to do. But I think the only thing I would change is the shift work, because I've proven that I can't stay up for 24 hours straight without passing out for a little bit. Even though I think in total, in the whole time, I think I slept for an hour in total. But it doesn't matter. It makes it pretty difficult to maintain any sort of Sunday when you're up for 24 hours and I'm going to go home and crawl into bed with my wife. And it's going to be for 2 or 3 hours, and she's going to wake up, and it's going to be, all right, well, I better wake up because I need to go to bed at some point tonight.
There's a good chance that my kids are awake when I get home.
Yeah. Playing Rocket League was really fun. Kind of unexpected, but really fun. I think Diablo was my favorite, though, because I forgot how good that game was, and it's so much fun to play with people.
That game is good. I've never played Diablo
We've
before.
broken you.
I played 2 games I never played. I never played Rocket League before
Yeah.
yesterday.
What'd you
and
think of Rocket League?
that was a thing.
We were on a good
I
winning
enjoyed
streak.
it.
We were on a good winning streak.
And then you
the-
left,
Yeah.
and then we lost like 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
I
You
got a few
curbside.
goals.
I got 1.
No, it
By
was.
accident.
I don't know. I don't even really know like what else to talk about as far as the stream goes. I just think
Hopefully next
that
year we break our goal.
yeah, we're definitely gonna do it again next year. I think. I think we're gonna have it more structured, and I think we'll probably do it in shifts, like from our own houses and stuff like that, because it's a lot to ask Matt and Sam to have all of this happening at their apartment, like for the entire night and stuff. It is. And I know that you guys are happy to do it and stuff, but we moved a table, we borrowed TVs.
It was a little over the top.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. We have a ton of stuff moving around, and then we had like we set up half of the stuff, and we didn't really actually need to do all that stuff because the technical stuff didn't end up working. We ended up streaming through the PS4 anyway.
Which we should have just done.
Which we
Yeah.
should have, yeah, for sure. But the other thing was cool, and we had the border around it and stuff like that.
I get it, but
And next year, hopefully, my renovation's done, and we'll have fiber optic internet to directly plug into and stuff, and maybe that will fix it. I don't necessarily know if it's that or if it's the software.
it's
because
the
free.
software.
it's the microphone software. It's something we need something better quality. We need to find out what other people are using.
We need to get something or whatever. What was everybody's?
I apparently have an alarm set.
That's a very
Fire
positive alarm.
shanties.
I like to wake up in a happy mood.
It's some walking around music right there, riding on the bus.
I think we're all overtired.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. What was everybody's favorite part?
My favorite part was
The clowns.
Yeah, that was definitely my favorite
Yeah,
part.
that's what it was.
Definitely least favorite part was Until Dawn. Fuck that game. I'm never sleeping again.
You're fine.
But favorite part was actually talking to all the people that came by to
Absolutely.
hang out, and big special thanks to Nanu, to Aethor, to Pat the Tech, and Sam's brother Jeremy. Jeremy lasted about 22 of the 24. Nanu, it looks like he made
He's
it 20.
still up. He's
He's
probably
still
watching
awake,
this.
yeah,
Who
so-
knows?
Pat the Tech was the same thing.
Yeah.
Minus a few like breaks to get food and stuff like that. They were there the entire time, and it was really fun. You're right though. Like I said, we have a really small group of people because we're not Rooster Teeth. We're not Kind of Funny Games. We're not these people that have these thousands of followers already. And we don't, percentage wise, we probably raised more than what they did, because if you look at how many people they had watching, we had a maximum of 10 at any given time, and that was
Yeah.
the max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
was the peak.
that was the peak.
We definitely peaked around that.
We definitely had probably between 25 and 50 in total rotate throughout the day, probably.
Not even.
Not even.
A
Maybe
lot of the
20.
sames. It was probably
Yeah.
under 20.
And we raised $1,500. I mean, that
Yeah.
just means that the people that we do have are good people.
We
Yeah.
learned that people at Treyarch are on some type of different medication than
Yes.
most other people in the
Oh
world.
man.
And that I'll give them this though. Man, that Call of Duty campaign is long. Like, it is.
7
bang for the
hours,
dollar.
The whole playthrough's on
There's a
YouTube.
reason that game is getting ridiculous reviews, because the campaign is long, regardless of if it's not good or not. It's a 10-hour campaign.
Yeah.
And zombies is apparently phenomenal in Black Ops, and the parkour was really fun, like all that stuff. But yeah, I think Rocket League was my favorite game to play. That or Diablo. I don't know. It just makes me want to. Diablo made me want to go back home and play more Diablo and stuff like that. So
Sweet, you want to do that now?
no, I have to.
I don't think you do either.
I'm heading straight home, going to bed, and hoping that my wife doesn't wake up too early,
Yeah.
because
Good luck.
yeah. Well, no, she sleeps in. She stayed up pretty late because she.
If I get home and I see the lights on and the kids in the window,
You're just turning around and leaving.
I might just park the car somewheres
Just come back here, sit on
and
the
sleep in
couch.
the car.
yeah,
Just sit on the couch.
Is perhaps
yeah,
Dude, just take a power nap on the couch after Mike leaves.
yeah.
And then just
Yeah.
show, yeah, we just finished. I'm just getting home now.
But yeah,
We went long for the stream.
We went until 10.
we went long for this dream. No, in all honesty, like, thank you to everybody who came out and supported us. We even had people that we have people that are broke students donating. We had people that are like, it's something special when like I said, when you have such a small group of people. Like, our average donation was over $70, and we had less than 20 donations. Now, some of that you'll notice if you go to our team was from ourselves, but the reason that we were doing it was because we were given cash donations or we raised money at something else,
Yeah.
and we used our credit cards to do it because there's
Not everybody has a credit card.
not everybody has a credit card, and we had a bunch of cash that we had to use.
Yeah.
So it's not just us like padding the numbers or anything. We actually did that. Plus, we had an extra $25 on there that Matt's dad did on by mistake, without actually supporting Matt. And he just donated to Extra Life. So you're welcome, Extra Life. You got an extra $25 there.
Yeah. There you go.
But no, there's something to be said there. I mean, obviously, that like, how can I like $2,500 to lose the beard? I think that is something that we can definitely strive for and probably achieve next year, because we did $1,500
So they
this
have
year.
to let it grow until next year.
No,
No.
That's probably not gonna happen.
it's probably getting trimmed
Get a wizard
tomorrow.
beard.
But $1,500 is super respectable. Like, unbelievable number for a group of people that
It's the first time doing this. I
yeah,
think it's
first
pretty
time
decent.
doing it.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
think you said we ranked 2,400 out of 53,000
53,000 teams, so
which
that's,
is pretty decent.
yeah, no, absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
Hats off.
an impressive feat.
Yeah.
There is no doubt. And does anybody have anything else they want to add before we go to bed?
No,
No.
I can't think of anything. Just,
Okay.
just want to make sure that they still have content week
Yeah,
after week. That
absolutely.
is kind
Words.
of our podcast,
Yeah.
but
Words
Look, they've got
blended into
content.
statements.
They can watch us play Rocket League, Until Dawn,
yeah.
Call of Duty campaign, and zombies mixed in there.
nobody wants to watch the Call of Duty campaign. Don't watch it. I'm sorry.
Oh my
but look,
goodness.
there's stuff on the
It's-
website. Go watch it.
So
It's
yes,
so messed up.
to explain that a little bit, this video is going to be posted separately, of course, and I will make sure that I edit and label it Extra Life, like the After Extra Life stream podcast. There will not be a traditional Lag Spike or Last Word podcast this week. Apologies for that, but again, we have to make sure that we are fulfilling our other duties as, husbands and boyfriends and
Whatever Sam is.
whatever
Long
Sam is,
distance
I guess.
people.
Yeah. But
Thanks.
we have a ton of content. It's all going to be in pieces because we were streaming from the PS4, we had to stop the stream anytime we switched a game or something like that. I will try and go through and edit it as best I can, to make sure you know that this is the Diablo section, this is the Call of Duty section.
Do an edit.
Do an edit.
Yeah, do an edit.
That's not even what. Just do an edit. Sam, just do a French. Like, what? I'm gonna edit as best I can so that if you want to go watch us play Diablo, that shouldn't be a problem. Anything from probably mission 2 or 3 of the Black Ops campaign, when we switched off of the computer streaming and went to the PS4, should be fine. All of that should be good. So Until Dawn, I think, is gonna be just after the first, when it starts. But anyway.
Yeah.
There should be lots of content there, lots of watching us gaming and all that good stuff.
Watching
that-
me scream like a little girl.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
absolutely.
It was so good.
And
Screaming, jumping. We had 3 people survive out of possible 8, which is pretty
Yeah.
decent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was better than Rooster Teeth's run, so suck it.
I guess a little bit of a shameless plug. If you had fun with us and you like watching our content and stuff, I know you guys just gave to Extra Life, and I'm not expecting anything in the immediate future. But give a consideration to becoming a patron on our Patreon account, which is patreon.com/gaminglag. And we're not looking for a lot of money. We're trying to get to 1,000 gamers giving $1. That's it. Like,
That's Sam saying 1,000 giving 1, I think.
yes. $1 is all we want, because that's so little from other people, and if we get 1,000 people doing that, that is a lot of stuff that we can do with that money. If we ever get to the ridiculous goal of 5,000 a month, 2 of the Gaming Lag team will quit their full-time jobs and become full-time members of Gaming Lag, and you will get streams and content 7 days a week because we will be doing it 8 hours a day.
Not 24 hours a day.
No, not
No.
24 hours a day. Screw
7 days a week because we will be doing it. We will be making content so much through the week as a full-time job, 8 to 12 hours a day, that it'll be easy to make lots and lots of content and stuff for you and stuff. Whether
all the
that
contents.
whether that
All the
be
contents.
all the contents, whether that be streams or videos. But I think that's it. Yes, thank you again from everybody at Gaming Lag here, and I'm sure Extra Life would say a big thank you to them too. Unfortunately, when I rang up the CEOs, they said they were a little busy.
Busy pumping
A
open
little
bottle of
busy.
champagne.
We were gonna
Bringing a
yeah.
giant fucking check to the Children's Miracle Network Foundation.
We were gonna get them to on speakerphone to thank
Yeah.
you guys, but I guess
Yeah. No, absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Have a great night.
Gaming
Have a
Lag
great night.
out.